No contact there, and it's 1-2. Pulled toward right center field.
Let's go,
right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Rob Brantley.
The catcher, Rob.
Bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out. Next, it'll be Christian Rouse. 3 for 4 so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
And it's quickly 0-2. Piscotti at second. Harrison is over at first with one away.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. Reined in. Second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 13-2 is the rather one-sided.
Let's make the most, say it. close before we melt. Don't do this to me. We're both so far gone. Can't tell right from wrong. You say you're mine, but you're anybody else's. I say I'm yours, but there's always someone else. Oh, so far gone, gone. Can't tell right from wrong.
your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA West. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Reno Aces and the Las Vegas Aviators. It's baseball. So next to hit is Christian Rouse.
Not shortstop. Christian. Hey, have a good route.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Goodness. 0-2 now. He's a hot name as a 2-way prospect, a real rarity in the minor leagues. Were there any players you guys came up with who could have done this?
Actually, there was one guy that came to mind. I played with the left-handed pitcher with the Phillies named Randy Wolf, and a lot of pitchers think that they could hit. Let me tell you something,
Corbin Carroll will be the batter. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Strike taken, the throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
We all know this team.
Striding in is George Lima. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
And indeed. Now to bat, Christian Rouse. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robinson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Josh Harrison.
Count still at 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count even at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score. Up next, Tristan English flew out last time up. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And a high throw there, but a good recovery at first as he comes down with his... Ready now is Christian Rouse. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eddie Castilla.
Eddie Castilla.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Harrison's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Christian Rouse popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul. All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate.
Oh, now he doesn't want any party. Let's go.
Swinging a soft liner. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smart.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in.
And the second run is across as well, and all of a sudden it's a 6-5 ball game now. Next to dig in, Corbin Carroll singled in his last at-bat. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw.
So now into the box is Christian Rouse, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First delivery to him. And he swings through a fastball. Doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game. It is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Fouled away.
Hey, keep it going. Easy right here now. Come on, big guy. Beat up. Got right back up the box. Let's go. Right guy, right way. Here.
Here on the line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. One run is scored. The tying run is into score from second. It's a 7-7 game.
Boy, Giro, talk about definition of clutch, coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue that.
Taylor Widener is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. Now a swing and a fly ball. Should be enough to get the job done. And can you believe it? They'll walk off here with an 8-7 victory.
Here is our final run score. 12 for your victorious home team. 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 3. It's baseball. And stepping in, Corbin Carroll. And remember, he was hit by a pitch as the first batter of the ball game. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And that's the second out. And now in the box, George Lima, who came around to score last time after reaching on an error. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit. Now into the box, Christian Rouse. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Right to him.
Run it out, run it out, run it out.
In the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the third. Reno leads it. Now at the plate is Christian Rouse, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to.
Now to the plate, here is Alexis Vizcaino. Worked a walk his first time up. To short, hit hard. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in will be Christian Robinson. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the 0-2. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping in next, Christian Rouse. He flew out in his last AB. Now the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. first pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here's the 2-2. Liner towards second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And now confused. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Christian Rouse.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game should turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
5-2 the final score tonight. Reno jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Josh Green earns the victory out of the bullpen. Second.
Whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just in and preach. No deal, I like the breeze. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these. It's just money, but never mind. I could probably never rhyme. It should be $1 million. I only spend money on her if I know see the truth is to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumb. Did I say when I'm dumb? You know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting. Tell him I guess that I don't usually. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a friend. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend. Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't bill, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers f***ing up my lawn. That's annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crafted a barrel while my lobster is poison. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me? BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama deceased, so you know that it's true when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson, that's why my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my home, so only get love when it's coming from me. Preach. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends. They like to pretend. Santa Monica Boulevard. I can't tell it. Amen.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the. Digging in next, Christian Rouse. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 0-1 pitch makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. English is there to make the catch. Into the box, Tristan English, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fielded cleanly, in time to first, and there are 2 away. Next, it'll be Jamie Ritchie. Now the pitch.
The catcher, Jamie
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We played 2 full. Now at the plate, here is Christian Rouse. First pitch on the way. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in once again is Christian Rouse. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. English is there, and the side is retired. Now it'll be Alexis Vizcaíno. Flew out last time up.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
And there's 1 down now. Corbin Carroll will be the batter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. To short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Next, here is Tristan English. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Next to hit, Christian Rouse. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Carroll comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. And now here is Christian Rouse. He flew out in his last debut.
Oh, big dog, right time.
Here's the first pitch.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Got him, and they get out of it as the inning is over. So no runs here. 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Taylor Widener wins his 4th game out of the bullpen. Thanks to Mark.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Yo, mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y apuéstate en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no es Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
¿Qué tal hecho mi español muy malo? Muy malo. I speak English till I get up tu condado. Hit the beach, I'm 40 deep with mis hermanos. Ya don't understand my lingo, tu pesado. Wepa, dale.
Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say. Car that took me up a beat, I ate it in the driveway. Dale, dale, live my life inside the valley. No, he walking with me, get my enemies on Cali, yeah, boy. DR down to Paraguay. Me and Funky got together, that's a crazy pair, boy.
Se puso buena, el gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena, que esta fiesta nadie la frena, sin parar.
Esto es para el rico, esto es para el pobre, para el que le falta, para el que le sobre, para el que lo quiera y no lo tenga, para el que lo tenga y no lo quiera, para la iglesia, para el caserío, para los que son y los que no son de los míos, y para los tigres que andan en jipeta y hasta los que andan en bicicleta.
Porque traímos bomba para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Since you don't love me, hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Since you don't feel me now, I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God, the God party is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus Daniel on the car dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God nigga. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs would be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson, and they went on a world conquest, tearing you from me apart. Michael remained dead, but still virtuous. Wait to come out of belly, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
You say that you don't love me. Hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud. Screaming, made the world. Drink was coming out like you ready.
When you get to the AAA level, you know exactly how close you are to making the major leagues. Sean Casey, you know more than a little about that. You only had to spend 20 games at AAA before you got the call to the majors for the first time. What's it like being on the doorstep of the show?
Well, when you get to AAA, this is where you really want to impress, because you know the next call-up is the big leagues, and that's what you've been dreaming about your whole life. So, you know, I think one thing when you get to AAA, there are a lot more veteran players, too. A lot of guys that have been up and down the big leagues, not so many young kids like there were in the lower levels. So it's definitely a different environment in AAA. But as a player, though, when you know you're...
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Every child, woman and man, opinion don't matter, stick to your plan. If they judge, still don't budge, don't give an inch, don't give a nudge. Life will leave you battered and big, lose a win, got a hold of your chin. And I put it on Jamie and me, we just gave you inspiration for free, the money.
No sé cuál me voy, el perro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard zafiro. Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar.
We've got baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, that, we talk a lot of teams that go from worst to first, but how about Lucas Giolito? He went from one of the worst pitchers in Major League Baseball to one of the best in a short amount of time. He has a no-hitter in his back pocket. Great.
Rain in the area, but we've been given a go-ahead to get this one started. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty spring training contest between the Dragons and the Expos. And stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll manage to hop over the wall. He'll be at second to start the game on a ground rule double. Jonathan Villar stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Price pauses. Here's the 0-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Kane leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So now here is Shohei Ohtani looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And the dependable Jason Kendall stands in. Hit sharply on the ground. Barehanded for 1. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. Now to the plate, here is Willie Mays. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 24.
Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's down to third. Devers fields it cleanly. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. Next up, Marcus Semien. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
The right fielder.
Set and the pitch. There goes Ohtani. Pitch outside. The throw. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The set and the 1-0.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Runner breaks for third. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runner's on his way to third. And another foul ball. Ohtani stands at second with 2 gone. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Set for the start of the inning, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Here now is Rafael Devers. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Next to stand in is Brendan Lau. First pitch on the way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brendan Lau goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Ball 1.
That's off the plate.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. And now Aaron Hicks. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying.
Hit high and deep out to left. Ohtani looks up. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Michael Kopech. And this is lined hard to deep left. Ohtani is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here now the 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Rutschman is after it. And he makes the throw to first. Kane is retired, 2 down now. So stepping in is Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ohtani finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Matt.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Again, a 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, David Price.
Right.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
He's fallen behind now, 3 and 1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Not cheated there as he takes a big hack, and it's 3 and 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Willie Mays. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. At the plate, Marcus Semien. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runner going a second time. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 0-2. Runner goes for third. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out here and a runner at second. And now the runner's trying for third. Swung on and missed, and that's all set for the start of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Shohei Ohtani. Aaron Luke answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. The 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Shohei Ohtani goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Kendall absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kane going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So here's the
Number 3. Harper.
Drew Pomeranz, a 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one into the second deck and gone.